is Mark Rodriguez.
This is Johnny Rodriguez.
And Paige, and you're watching the Video Game Masters.
And today we're going to step back into the 80s and be talking about Double Dragon Neon.
Really? I have to pose?
Mm-hmm.
Meow.
Marion? Oh man, not this again.
Here we go again with that slow-moving garage door.
They should really fix that.
Double Dragon Neon brings back Biddy and Jimmy Lee as they try to rescue their shared lover Marion from the evil Skullmageddon and his men. The Lee brothers face the classic thugs Williams, Adubo, and Linda, but also new faces like the geishas and deadly female ninjas.
The Lee brothers have several moves at their disposal. They have punch, kick, jump, and a throw button, though they can only throw enemies when they're dizzy. They can also hit the enemies when they're down, as well as duck, dash, and roll.
They can also get new moves by finding mixtapes or buying them at the shops. You can also upgrade the moves if you take the mixtapes to the tapesmith. At the classic Double Dragon games, they can also pick up the weapons the bad guys leave behind, like whips, stop it, bats, and even Japanese drawing fans.
Some special moves like the fireballs and cyclone spin kicks need a dragon gauge to be filled. You can find items that help fill the bar. You can also find money to buy more moves and extra lives, as well as soda to refill your life bar. You can even find extra lives hidden in the game.
The game is also full of good old-fashioned 80s cheese, down to the outfits, hairstyles, and outdated slang. When one of the Lees is down, the other can revive him, and we see a cassette tape being wound up as he brings him back to life. Also doing high fives can help the brothers share their life bar if one of them is too low.
High five me!
Psych! Put your hand in my hand, bro!
This game tosses 10 wild and crazy stages at you. The adventure starts out in the streets, but soon takes them to outer space. After they escape Skullmageddon's spaceship that disguised to look like a giant dojo tower for some reason, they return to Earth to face a cheesy-ass helicopter and a giant tank. Afterwards, they're taken to some kind of lab, and if they survive all of this, they can finally defeat Skullmageddon in his hideout. Some of the bosses you face in this game will include a Mega Man-inspired biker and a giant killer plant, and they take a lot of hits to take down.
Apart from the classic arcade-style two-player beat-em-up action, the game brings in several elements from the NES games. One stage has a classic airlock stage similar to the NES version of Double Dragon 2, and another stage has a ceiling spike claws that also have to be carefully avoided. Due to this, some parts of the gameplay is in a 2D format, and other parts let you walk all over the screen in a 3D format.
Alright guys, and now here's your thoughts on the game. This game is just simply orgasmic for the Double Dragon fans, okay? This game makes sweet love to the Double Dragon fans and just leaves them satisfied. This game has all this rocket music, all these 80s references and everything. The characters are full of all these funny catchphrases and lines and jokes, and Skullmageddon has all his things. They have lots of in-jokes towards the Double Dragon series and basically fighting games and video games in general. That's pretty cool. And it's just an awesome, it's a very good, entertaining game with rocket music. It's very addicting. And you have to admit, the game is pretty hard at times. I mean, I honestly don't know how you can play this game one player, because you really do need a second guy to revive you. And you got these very cheesy bosses that they last so long, you think it's the final boss, it's just like the second or third stage boss, you know, so it's pretty tough. But somehow the game is just addicting anyway, and no matter how hard or annoying it is, you still feel like playing, you still feel like trying, you still feel like just doing whatever it takes to get farther and to finish this game. And that's how you make a remake to a beat-em-up game.
Okay, personally, when I think about the game, I think the game is overall like an awesome game. It has great gameplay mechanic. It's way better than the gameplay mechanic it had in the older 80s Double Dragon game, especially Double Dragon 2. You know, their crap controls and how slow the characters move and all that crap. Here, there's a little bit more consistency, but I still feel that the game is still pretty cheesy. Especially in the later levels, like the most minimal amount of hits takes off like a lot of like energy for your energy bar, so you have to end up reviving your partner several times, vice versa. It gets really annoying, and then the most annoying aspect of the game is that you always have like 3 lives. So even if assume you get like a 1-up or whatever, you would still just have 3 lives at the next stage. So it's like, what's with that? And yeah, the later levels, it does get really annoying and really repetitive. So that's what I think.
Double Dragon is a fun game, but it's also such a pain in the ass. There's so much cheap moments for both the player and the enemies that, oh my god, I don't know how to describe it. An example would be, like, a player can literally hit an enemy and bounce them off the edge of the screen, and he can keep hitting the enemy until they're done. Like that was kind of fun. There's one mission I really hate. Mission 6 is so horrible. This will count as a cheap moment, because you have to literally survive a whole long-ass level with only 3 lives. How can you do something like that? Like, geez, you have to defeat the kilocopter, or whatever that thing is called, in the tank, all on 3 lives. They do give you hidden lives, extra lives, I mean, but you have to do a certain way, you have to go through a certain area, but I can never do that. But somehow we beat that twice. It's a miracle that, like, the heavens opened up and gleamed on us. Also, one more thing. Whenever I first saw Skullmageddon, I keep calling him Scummageddon, he looked so terrifying, so creepy, so scary, like a big bad guy. And then when he opens his mouth, I'm just like, oh god, like a nerd was born as a skull.
I'm your worst nightmare! Skullmageddon!
If I was one of the Lee brothers, I would have just fell on the ground, laughed my ass off at his stupid voice. Like, jeez. The scariest character has the lamest voice ever. So, I would recommend the game, but I would say this, have a second player, because I don't know how you can play it with only one person.
Yeah, Double Dragon's Neon is an awesome game. But you know what's even more awesome? If you have a PS3 and you were part of the PlayStation Plus, you could actually download the game for free when it came out.
More of your damn business!
What's with this feud? It's so stupid and childish.
Damn right.
Well, your show still sucks.
You're both annoying.
Well, anyways, thanks for watching this awesome episode of Video Game Masters. I'm Mark Rodriguez.
I'm Johnny Rodriguez.
I'm annoyed.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time. Oh, and guys, only I can see that line. If I ever caught any of you guys singing that line, I'm gonna call my lawyers.
You know what? Screw your lawyers.